By Taboola sponsored links promoted links. Locate anyone by entering their name. This is addicting. Check people subscription. Check people subscription. 20 disturbing rock and roll rumors that turned out to be true. Idolater Meghan Markle has the most beautiful face in the royal family, according to ancient Greek rules. The former Suits star has been crowned the fairest of them all over Kate Middleton in the scientific study Advertising and Red invented by Teeds. While the 36-year-old American is still yet to formally join the royal family, research once used by ancient Greeks says she has a face even more perfect than Kate and her generation of female UK royalty. Prince Harry's fiancée was found to be 87.4% accurate to the golden ratio of beautify. Her eyes, eyebrows, nose, lips, chin, jaw and facial shape were measured and came closest to the Greeks' idea of physical perfection. The Duchess of Cambridge, also 36, was beaten into second place with a rating of 86.8%, whilst Zara Phillips, 36, was third with 81.6%. Princess Beatrice, 29, was fourth with 80.7%, and bride-to-be Princess Eugenie, 27, came in fifth with 79.3%. All the princesses were tested with facial mapping techniques by Harley Street surgeon Dr. Julian De Silva, who uses the technology in his work. The table was compiled ahead of 3 royal celebrations this year. Prince Harry and Meghan's wedding is on May 19, Kate's third baby is due next month, and Princess Eugenie's marriage to long-term boyfriend Jack Brooksbank is on October 12. Dr. De Silva, who runs the Centre for Advanced Facial Cosmetic Plastic Surgery in London, said, Meghan and Kate both really stood out and got significantly higher marks than the 3 other princesses. Meghan has beautiful facial symmetry and gets closer than any other princess to having what the Greeks considered the perfect face. Meghan has an almost perfectly shaped nose with a 98.5% score, her eye position is exactly right, and her gorgeous V-shaped chin is far more classically beautiful than Kate's. Kate gets a very high rating, too, and stands out for having a perfect gap between her nose and lips and very strong eye spacing. The other 3 princesses all received high scores but were a little further away from golden ratio perfection than Meghan and Kate. These brand new computer mapping techniques allow us to solve some of the mysteries of what it is that makes someone physically beautiful, and the technology is useful when planning patient surgery. The phi ratio of 1.618 has long been thought to hold the secret of beauty, and now with the computer mapping we can calculate exactly how it applies to all the royal princesses. Princess Golden Ratio Beauty Rankings 1. Meghan Markle 87.4%. Dr. Julian De Silva said, Meghan has beautiful facial symmetry and gets closer than any other princess to having what the Greeks considered the perfect face. Meghan has an almost perfectly shaped nose with a 98.5% score, her eye position is exactly right, and she has a gorgeous V-shaped or heart-shaped chin, which is the shape women most covet. 2. Duchess of Cambridge 86.8%. Dr. Julian De Silva said, in a very tight race, the Duchess was beaten by Meghan by the narrowest of fractions. Kate stands out for having a perfect gap between her nose and lips, and very strong eye spacing. She was marked down for having a weaker chin and jawline than Meghan. She is a striking woman and her scores marked her out as one of the most beautiful women in the world. 3. Zara Phillips 81.6%. Dr. Julian De Silva said, Zara is few points behind Meghan and Kate. She is still a beautiful woman but is marked down by a weak chin and poor eye spacing. 4. Princess Beatrice 80.7%. Dr. Julian De Silva said, Beatrice scored highly for her nose, which is beautifully shaped, but had the lowest mark of all the princesses for her chin. 5. Princess Eugenie 79.3%. Dr. Julian De Silva said, Princess Eugenie had by far the lowest mark for her lips at 68.3%, 12 points behind any of the other princess. She is a very pretty woman and scored well in other areas such as eye positioning. Meghan's 87.4% score was a few points behind the most beautiful female celebrity, that is Johnny Depp's former wife Amber Heard, who was found to be 91.85% accurate to the Greek golden ratio of beauty. Meghan was also beaten by the hottest male celebrity, who was George Clooney, with his rating of 91.86%. The golden ratio was a mathematical equation devised by the Greeks in an attempt to measure beauty. The ratio can be applied to anything and was used by Leonardo da Vinci for the perfect human male body in his famous work, The Vitruvian Man. The premise behind this is that the closer the ratios of a face or body are to the number 1.618, the more beautiful they become.